What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and right now we're going to be talking about Madden 24 and specifically Madden 24 Ultimate Team. We're going to be talking about early bird challenges and how you can play Madden 24 early. Obviously, like I said, on Xbox it's a very similar thing. The only thing that's going to change is that you're going to be in the Xbox store. All right, that's ultimately what's going to happen with it. What we're going to do right now is we're going to go ahead and we're going to go and do the latest over here. We're going to bring up the top games in the country, because like pretty much it's gonna be up there. The Madden 24 Deluxe Edition is available right now. So again, the actual game, I think it launches like 8/18, but you can get it. It shows it as 3 days early, but we're gonna be playing it at midnight, doing a subathon on Twitch. If you guys want to join me for the opening of the game, anybody that's watching this video right now, you can subscribe to my Twitch. It's simply GmiasWorld. You'll know where it is, and we're gonna be doing like a subathon that day. So 8/14 midnight, we'll be up, we'll be playing it, and we'll be trying to figure out what's going on with the Deluxe Edition. Any additional information that you're going to need, you're going to want to go down to the game, and the legal info situation is going to tell you everything here. Now, one of the things that they don't tell you that's kind of secret, when you pre-order the game and you get the game early, they give you early bird challenges. All right, that's a very, very huge part of making coins early in Madden 24 Ultimate Team. They've been doing it the last couple years. I don't see why they would go away from it now. Ultimately, what happens is, though, before the actual game comes out, it actually deletes itself. So what's going to happen is you're going to go over to your challenges and you're going to be able to see it here. But remember, all the stuff that we did early on, certain things get deleted and certain things stay. All right? These are the things that's going to happen, and I'm going to explain to you guys how you're going to use challenges to make coins in the game. As EA Sports goes through the year, most of the things that happen throughout the promos remain. But certain things that are limited time for specific people that either got the game early or you completed certain objectives will be deleted and it will be removed. If something is going to be removed, you will find out inside of the description. The overview is very important for understanding what's going to be there and what's not going to be there. So something like this with the preseason, you're going to still have this. Now, this is just an example of what's going to happen, right? You're going to get a certain amount of free cards. There's going to be certain cards that are going to be free. This was the beginning of the year where they had an 87 BND. That's a non-auctionable and non-tradable. Like, it's staying right in your binder, dude. Like, it's not going nowhere. And that's pretty much what it is. They went away from NAT to BND. All right? So that's a very, very huge situation, because typically what happens, if you don't want to use that player, which I kind of doubt that you won't be able to use it, remember, this is early in the year, and if you're no money spent, go ahead and type NMS in the comment section, because this is something that's very, very important for you guys. Early bird and getting these challenges in, that player may help you win games, because the highest overall at launch is usually going to be like a 90-91. Now, you can get chemistries to bolster it and boost it up and do all kinds of crazy stuff, but that's going to be a stock player. So the coin value is very, very low, but it's still going to be useful in the game, because you're going to still be able to use it to get certain things. The regular get a gold pack, we don't know what they're going to do with that, because usually it was unlimited. Now they give you one daily for a cheap price, and then you got to pay a lot to get the other ones. But that can turn out to be huge, because remember, what happens is a lot of people buy a lot of get a gold packs at the beginning of the year, and that usually fills up a lot of elites and silvers that are needed for a lot of the sets that are done early on. We don't know if there's going to be a trade block, so this can be more important than you guys think. So just be careful with the way that you guys operate it. Now, when you look at the amount of coins that's there, and you're like, yo, G, that ain't a lot of coins though, bro. Like, what are we doing? Other things that'll happen, like they had the Snickers promo that gave, you got a Snickers collectible that you could redeem for like the player. Team of the Week came a little bit later, but AKA is going to be important, because if you pre-ordered a game, let me know right now. Write it in the comments like, yo, G, I did it, because they're bringing back the AKA promo. What does that mean for you? That means that you're going to have another option to get more free players. All right. Now, this is going to take time, because all the promos at the beginning of the year, especially at the beginning of a new Madden year with Madden 24 Ultimate Team, what they're going to do is they're going to stretch it all the way out. Like, it's going to be going on forever type thing. But throughout the process, you'll be able to get certain versions of the card that goes into the set. And then what you can do with that, obviously, is you can quick sell it, or if they have it auctionable, like a lot of those were, like the 86s, you can sell it, because everything is going to be going for a different price early on. Another pro tip that I want you guys to understand, if you pull a high elite, do not sell it during the early access. Wait until the game is officially launched at the end of the week, because all the prices are going to fluctuate and go up or down, but more than likely, if you have a high overall elite that people actually want, it's going to go up. and you're going to make a lot of coins. All right, so these are the things that you're going to need to know about. And remember, the early bird special will not be there if you did not pre-order the game. I just want you guys to know that that will not be there. So you're going to see me play those challenges when the game is out early. If you get the game after, anytime after the early release, it will not be available to you. I just want to make sure everybody thoroughly understands that. Team of the week and stuff like that, that'll come later in September, and that'll be more free players as well. So then the next thing is, okay, what is this coin making tip? Like, what are we doing with that? So let's say, for instance, you played that, right? And like I said, if they keep everything about the same, you're going to have the option of getting 500 coin, gold packs. I've already opened mine, for this day, so it's not there. I'm going to tell you this right now. If you guys go ahead and every day, because that's going to be part of your daily objective, and you just open up that pack, you're going to be able to pull something crazy. All right, so this is what they did afterwards. After you get the 500 coin one, which is the one that's going to be available early in the day, everything else went up to 2,400 because they know that you can pull anything from that. They didn't want it to be as cheap, because a lot of people were pulling like crazy overalls out of it, and it was so cheap you could just keep re-rolling it. At least with that, you had to spend a little bit more, and if you were getting garbage, you probably would just stop. But when it was cheaper, we just did it all day long. It was an old school, MUT tip before MUT became this big monster that it is right now, and it's all about money making. Those were the good days, bro. When you could come out, you could have a good team, your team always played the same, and there was no nerfing of them. We miss those days here at GmiasWorld, but that's neither here nor there. So that's one of the ways that you're gonna be able to utilize that coin early to make more coins. Another thing you can do is going to be with the training. All right. Now, don't worry about this training variety pack, the price being like that. As we've seen, this price is going to go up tremendously as the year goes on, especially when they make a lot of errors and they do like crazy things where there's a bug early on with the promo and then everybody is eating off of it. They're going to do things to get their coins back and their money back, virtually, so they can use it in the Sims world, because that has to be what EA is doing with it, because other than that, I don't see what the big deal is. But they go crazy about that. So they're going to raise prices, but early on, the training variety pack may be a very, very important part of what they do. Now, again, there's probably not going to be a trade block, and if there is, it's going to be certain restrictions. So as far as like trading and doing things with giveaways and stuff like that, that's going to also be limited. So you're going to have to focus in on what I'm showing you now. And these are the most important parts of making those coins: training and to get a gold player pack, and then obviously the sets. The sets are another huge part of what it is. So 3 things you're going to focus in on: get a gold player, the training, and the early sets that come with the game. And that's going to be with the core elites. All right. So when you go ahead and you check out what's going on, core elite is going to be huge. Now the core gold, I really wouldn't like, this is not really important unless they drop like a team diamond early, but I would focus on core elite because I usually get a lot of decent stuff out of the core elite early on when the game starts. So that's just one of my things that I do. There's going to be other promos going on at the time. If there's something else that's more lucrative, I will let you guys know. But as far as, utilizing some of the cards that you get for free and your currency early, I would go to this. Remember, they're going to start this and probably end it at about 86 to 87 at launch, but we're going to figure out the best way to use it to make you guys the most coins in Madden 24 Ultimate Team. If you're enjoying the content, go ahead, like, share, subscribe. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love, y'all.